Hi guys, today I'm going to explain a compensation in Camunda. So if we talk about a distributed applications where we want a consistency, then we will do a two-phase commit. But in two-phase commit, if we have a multiple microservices and each microservices have different database, so in that case it is very difficult to maintain a consistency in two-phase commit. So to overcome this type of problem, Saga comes into a picture. Saga does a compensation if any, if in case any error happen, if required, so it does a compensations. So today I'll give you a sample example through I demonstrate how to user compensations in Camunda. How does Saga helps us to maintain a consistency? So before start, I'll give you a rough idea like what is compensation. So compensation is nothing but if we want to undo a previous transaction, if in case any error happen, we can undo using the compensation. So Camunda provides a very good feature to support a compensations. Time requirement comes, I want to redo a few API, not entire transactions. So that also Camunda provides a feature. We can do a particular redo. So I'll give you one more example. I have one more diagram. So the diagram here I have attached. So assume that order, we will take a happy scenario. So once the order will place, then it will come. This is a parallel gateway. So it will order will place, and simultaneously once the order will place, it will ship the order. I am just attaching a handler key in case order place fail, then cancel the order. And if order shipment fail, then like if order shipment, I want to attach a cancel ship. So when this activity will fire, I'll tell you. So if we take a positive scenario, successfully order placed and shipment done, and it will wait here. Both operation will done, and then it finally moved, and it will end the process. After end the process, it will user will review. In case user found the data is incorrect, if data is correct, then it will end the process. But in case the data is not correct, forcefully I want to undo a some operation. So that is my requirement. So here I am canceling a, compensation event, like I am triggering. This is my throwing. So I am throwing a compensation event. This is my end event, and it will come and catch here. So if you see that the dark color, that is a throwing, and it will catch over here. Manually, I want to trigger and I want to undo a or cancellation ship. So what I have done, if you see order ship activity, I have a ID order ship. So I am attaching a throwing compensation throwing even I am saying please undo this activity order ship. So the control will go over here order ship. It will check what handler attached to my activity. It will check this handler attached and it will cancel the ship. Next, what it will do, it will cancel the order. It will check which activity associated order place. So this is nothing but this order place. So whatever handler associated to this activity, this will revert back. So once this will revert back, and finally it will update the customer key cancellation order done, and it will end the process. So here no need to attach a transaction box. If you want to manually undo a specific task, we can do using a compensation throw event, and this is a compensation catch event. So entire thing in my sub process. So if I want to design the diagram, how will I do? I will add over here, and I will click this, and I will change a sub process. After sub process, I want to expand, and Then I don't need to select and end the process. So here I am doing this same way. I'll create a service task, and I am attaching a compensation, and I want whatever activity I want to undo. Sorry. So first I need to change a type. I want a compensation boundary event, and then I need to select. So if you see a diagram, this symbol will come. So that is nothing but a handler, and whatever activity I want to do, I can do over here. Same way I'll attach over here, and I will end the process. And if anything fail, so I'm changing manually. I want to cancel and event. So this is my compensation and event, and manually I want to do. So again, I will add one more start event. So this is the throwing cancel and event, and this is my okay. So this is okay. So this is the diagram, right? Manually I am creating. So in this way, I need to select here. Otherwise, it won't come. I need to select here sub process and then expandable, and then I need to select here event sub process. After then I need to attach here. So as soon as it will throw, I need to make sure compensation start event will fire. This is my sub process, intermediate sub process. So as soon as this will fire, automatically the control will come over here, and manually I am saying key I want to revert back this activity. So whatever the activity is there, I want to copy, and first I need to change the service task key. I want to catch well, the catch compensation intermediate throw event. It will throw, but which activity I want to throw. So this is my the activity. So it will go and control will find over here, and then number of activities so you can do, and finally it will end the process. So in this way I designed the diagram. So same way, if you want to revert back only one of the activity, you can do that. One more diagram I have. So just quickly I share this diagram as well. So this is my order place in parallel gateway. I'm placing an order simultaneously. I'm shipping the order. So assume that order place user review the order, happy scenario, it will end the process, and simultaneously it will ship the order. But in case any shipment fail, so I'm checking, this is my API call. If I'm checking a status code is not equal to 200, it means something error, and I'm throwing that error, it will catch over here. Once the catch over here, what I want to do manually, I want to cancel the order. So it will fire. I have main chunky. I want to cancel. The control will go over here and it will catch the transaction. And whatever the handler associated with this activity, it will start executing that cancel order. Once this will complete, and finally the control will come over here again, and it will end the process. So manually also, this is more I wanted to explain here. If you don't want to add a transaction box manually, if you want to redo only one of the tasks, Camunda provides a good feature of composition. You can do that. So I hope everything is clear. And if you have any doubt, please feel free reach out to me. Thank you.